Leo smiled quietly. He was no longer just the curious fox who watched the horizon. He had become the reason others could smile again. And as the forest slowly healed, one thing became clear. Sometimes, the smallest among us can lead the biggest change. "I can't move far," Bruno said sadly. "My cave is gone." Leo thought for a moment and said, "Then come with us. We'll find a new place together." At first, Bruno laughed. "You? A small fox? Leading us?" But Leo didn't argue. He simply started walking. Slowly, Bruno followed. The journey grew harder. They had to cross a broken bridge made of logs over a rushing river. Mimi was too scared to move. Leo carefully guided her step by step, while Bruno stood behind to protect them. For the first time, Bruno began to see something different in Leo, not weakness, but courage. Days passed. Hunger grew. The group became tired. One night, while they rested under the stars, Mimi whispered, "What if we never find a home?" Leo looked at the sky and replied, "Then we build one." Those words changed everything. The next morning, they reached the edge of the forest, where the storm had cleared a large open land near a calm lake. It was peaceful, untouched, and full of possibilities. "This could be our home," Leo said. Bruno looked around and nodded slowly. Mimi smiled for the first time since the storm. Together, they started building. Bruno used his strength to move heavy logs. Leo planned the layout of their new homes. Mimi gathered soft grass and flowers to make it warm and beautiful. Days turned into weeks. Other lost animals began to arrive: birds, squirrels, deer, all searching for safety. Leo welcomed them all. Soon, a new village was formed. One evening, as the sun set just like it used to before the storm, Bruno sat beside Leo and said, "You didn't just find a home, you created one for everyone." In a quiet forest surrounded by tall golden trees, there lived a small, clever fox named Leo. Unlike the other foxes, Leo was not the fastest, nor the strongest, but he was always curious about the world beyond the forest. Every evening, while the other animals rested, Leo would climb a hill and stare at the distant mountains glowing under the sunset. One day, a terrible storm hit the forest. Thunder roared, trees shook, and rivers overflowed. When morning came, the forest was no longer the same. Paths were broken, homes destroyed, and many animals were lost or separated from their families. Among them was a tiny rabbit named Mimi, who sat trembling under a fallen tree, her eyes filled with fear. Leo found her while searching for food. Instead of walking away,